Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is Deanna with Lessons from the Gulf, where I share ways to help children understand the Quran through meaningful hands-on learning. Many children memorize Surah An-Naas early on because it is short and familiar, but sometimes children do not fully understand what the surah is teaching or why we recite it so often. And when children begin to understand the meaning behind the words, the surah becomes much more meaningful to them. Surah An-Naas reminds us that Allah is the one we turn to for protection, and this is something children can understand very naturally. Children understand what it feels like to be afraid, worried, upset, or even uncomfortable sometimes. And this surah teaches us to turn to Allah in those moments. Instead of teaching the surah all at once, I like to break it into smaller, meaningful parts. For example, who is Allah? What are we asking Allah to protect us from? What does the whisper mean? When children focus on one idea at a time, the surah becomes much easier to understand. So this section's about seeking protection. For example, here we focus on one specific part of the surah. When children open and explore each section slowly, they interact with the meaning instead of simply repeating words. And that interaction helps the meaning stay with them longer. So this is about Surah An-Naas and facts about that. Another helpful step is learning a few key vocabulary words. Even understanding one or two important words can make a big difference. For example, what does An-Naas mean? What does it mean to whisper? When children recognize these words while reciting the surah, they begin to feel more connected to it. One thing I've noticed over time is that when we slow down like this, children begin to remember the meaning of the surah, not just the words. They begin to remember Allah protects us, Allah is the one who we ask for help, Allah is stronger than anything that frightens us, and those are very important lessons for children to carry with them. For example, why do we ask Allah for protection? Who should we turn to for help when we feel afraid? Why is it important to ask Allah for help? Sometimes children give very thoughtful answers when we slow down enough to ask. Hands-on learning also helps children stay engaged. When children open flaps, explore vocabulary, or answer a few questions, they tend to remember much more. And it makes learning feel calm and meaningful instead of rushed. This is one of the reasons I created this Lapbook, to help guide children through Surah An-Naas step by step in a meaningful and engaging way. May Allah place barakah in our efforts and allow our children to grow deeply connected to His book. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.